height of the man versus bear conversation, there was a meme floating around that pissed off a lot of women that chose the bear. And it was a picture of a woman hugging a bear, and it said, "Women choose the bear because he's tall, homeless, unemployed, a deadbeat, and violent." Well, ladies, you can't be so mad about the reality coming true, as a whole hell of a lot of you are out here picking Wade Wilson. Violent, tall, homeless, because he's going to jail. Well, I mean, I guess that gives him a home, but it's true. It's true. There's a reason why you chose the bear, because you're choosing men just like him. Anyways, have the day you deserve. Bye.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Ron, back with another video. If you're new to the platform, welcome to the tribe. By the end of this video, I hope you subscribe. So man, these women are in their feelings because they are being called out for the hypocrisy of lusting over Wade Wilson, even though just about a month or two ago y'all were over here talking about y'all would choose the bear for the very same reasons why this man is getting the death penalty. I still can't get over this, and now they're actually trying to defend it on top of that. So it just is, I tell you, man, when they say common sense ain't common, that rings true. So I came across one of the videos of the women over here trying to defend this shit, and I want y'all to hear what she had to say and what the brother had to say about it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it.
Fucking point. The whole bear and the man up in the woods situation had to do with SA. And most of y'all know that, but you just acting fucking dense because you got your feelings hurt, because you got rejected by a bitch, or you just hearing women talk about the shit that they've been through with men. Because you are a bitch. Y'all be having this, oh, not all men, not all men.
No, I don't think it's because we're bitches. I think it's because a lot of y'all be fucking hypocrites. Like, let's just call a spade a spade. Y'all was under that post on a hypothetical question, making it seem like all men indulge in sexual assault and sexual abuse. And that's not the case. So yes, a lot of men made videos defending men because not all men do that shit. Just like how women get on here and make videos defending all women because all women don't indulge in certain shit that men talk about. But what y'all don't understand is how hypocritical y'all can be. Because when that white billionaire came out and y'all thought he said black wives are for grown-ups, y'all rejoiced about it. But that was a man that you wouldn't want to be stuck in the woods with. Doesn't make sense. Or fast forward 2 weeks after that, Chris Brown comes out with $1,200 meet and greet tickets, and y'all is calling off engagements, situationships, friendships, marriages, just to go meet and greet with a man who has multiple cases of him abusing women. The same women that said they'd rather be stuck in the woods with a bear than a man, if it's all about sexual assault, right? Then fast forward 2 weeks later, you have women in the comments of a known killer that killed multiple women that y'all would rather be in the woods with a bear than a man. Y'all are sitting on here supporting them.
Yeah, and I almost forgot that Chris Brown had those on his record, which makes the meet and greets even worse when you consider just a few months ago y'all were saying that y'all would rather choose a bear over a man. I tell you, man, it just goes to show you, bro, like, women will let men get away with certain things if they have certain things. Yeah, I know I'm just trying to come up with shit on the fly, but y'all understand what I'm trying to say. On to the next clip.
My Wade Wilson video, I want to talk about something. My favorite part of the video I made was the women coming into my comment section and saying, not all women, but not all women. I don't think that he's attractive. I don't think that he's attractive. Well, no, duh. Did I say all women? I didn't say all women. You know why? Because I know not all women. You know why I know not all women? Because I'm not part of it. So if I'm not part of it, I know that there's women like me who also is not part of it. So I know it's not all women. But somehow you dumb sticks when it was time for the bear versus man conversation, you didn't understand the concept of not all men, because you tried to make it seem like every single man who gets trapped in them woods was going to be Ted Bundy, right? That's what you did. But all of a sudden, it's not all women when we're talking about women being attracted to serial killers, but you didn't understand that every man ain't Ted Bundy either. But you made it seem like it was. For the sake of that conversation and the sake of trying to impress other women for that conversation, you made it seem like every man you have ran into in your life has been Michael Myers, Freddy Krueger, Jason. You act like that's who you run into every day at the grocery store. But it was not all women when I called out women who weirdos that's attracted to serial killers. I did it on purpose. I always do it on purpose because I want y'all to see how big of hypocrites you are. I want to see how much you contradict yourself on a constant basis. Half of my content is to show y'all how big of hypocrites most of y'all are. You can't even see yourself, and it's pathetic.
And what's making it pathetic is that they keep falling for it. They keep falling for it. And it's so obvious that this it's so obvious that I don't understand the backlash when you get called out for it. You should be able to take a step back and look at it and be like, damn, you know what? That is very hypocritical though. Like, damn, we were just saying we were on these men's ass about choosing a bear over a man. Yet we're over here lusting over men who unalive 2 women. We're lusting over men that put hands on women. Because according to y'all chose the bear because y'all know y'all fake. Y'all ain't thinking about all these other things. You know what I'm saying? I think about all the women that knew all the shit that Diddy was really doing. They still put up with him, right? Like I said, when you have certain things, women will let you get away with certain things. That's real, bro. Like, damn, I'm like, that might start catching on, man. Let's keep it moving.
The funny thing is, when I heard this Wade Wilson story, I was about to make a video saying to the ladies how I understand why they chose the bear. Was about to be 100% sympathetic and say most men probably owe y'all an apology. Not to say I don't understand the context of choosing the bear. But judging by the 30-something fan videos that I've seen about Wade Wilson, judging by the hundreds of comments of women talking about how fine he is and how good he looks, with zero remorse for the women he killed, by the way. It's a little bit conflict of interest, contradicting, if you will, don't you think? Don't get it twisted. Women have always confused the shit out of me. How a woman can be literally starving and not know what she wants to eat, that confuses me. How a woman can be mad at her man for leaving the toilet seat up, but he can't get mad for her leaving it down, that confuses me. How a man is a body-shaming jerk for not wanting to date an oversized or a big woman, but it's perfectly okay for a woman to not want to date a short guy, that confuses me. And we can sweep all that shit under the rug, but this situation confuses the fuck out of me. Because how do you say I chose the bear to go with the safer route than opt to choose the devil? Hey, but I guess as long as he's handsome, right? Truth of the matter is, most of y'all chose the bear because you don't know how to choose a man. Bye.
Not only are they lusting after Wade Wilson, gang, they lusting after the man who allegedly unalived Julio Fulio. Y'all just said fuck them bears, huh?
So this young lady has an interesting question that she wants answered. She says, is she toxic if she likes for her boyfriend to rough her up and chin check her, not in the bedroom, outside of the bedroom? Because she says if he doesn't rough her up or chin check her, it's going to get boring. And she wants to know, yes or no, if she's toxic. Now, ma'am, I'm going to go ahead and answer for you. You indeed are toxic. Yes, this makes you toxic. Not only that, but ma'am, I would encourage you to find a professional therapist and sit down and get to the root of this problem, because this is an issue. Now, as a man, I can tell you, she will be back on this app 3 years from now, 5 years from now, saying that she's ready to settle down with a really good man, a man of morals, of values, a good Christian man who has a good 9-to-5 job and makes great money, and she wants them to raise Pookie Jr. and Ray Ray Jr. together. But guess what? It'll be too late. And if someone comes along and saves her when she cheats, she'll cheat with the same type of man that she's talking about right here. The man that roughs her up, the man that is abusive to her in multiple ways. This is who she will cheat with. And this is the problem that men are facing as they're trying to maneuver dating and pick a good quality woman to build a life and a family with.
Hey, wait a minute, what the hell? What is that?
Emotional damage.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
Do I really need to say anything? Like, do I? I mean, because I'm just saying, man, because I'm always searching for videos that can prove my point without me necessarily have to do a whole lot of commentating. And I think this is a good example. This woman literally said, I will get bored if this man does not put hands on me. But at the same time, we got out here women saying that they will choose a bear over. Like, come on, yo. Like, whew, Lord, yeah, y'all definitely need some therapy.
Short, sweet, and to the point. Wade Wilson. There are hundreds of thousands of women who said I'd pick a bear over a man, but are sitting in the comments drooling over Wade Wilson, a convicted murderer of 2 women, innocent women. But he's so fine, though, you know. Like, can that's some smooth brain shit. Because y'all were so up in arms about choosing a bear because bears wouldn't do this, wouldn't do this, wouldn't do this. But in those comments on the videos of Wade Wilson sitting in court, being convicted and sentenced to the penalty of expiration of life because he took the lives of 2 innocent women. But he's so fine, though, right? A mutual on my app said it best. And again, if it ruffles feathers, don't give a fuck. Y'all picked the bear because you picked men poorly. Because, I mean, if choosing Wade Wilson or Ted Bundy doesn't say it all, Richard Ramirez doesn't say it all, it's obvious why you guys picked the bear. It's very obvious. Fucking, that's some messy work. Y'all have a fucking day.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, but if you chose the bear over a man, I don't want to hear your social warrior ass championing for anti-racism whenever that time comes around, right? When the George Floyds happen next, I don't want to hear from you, actually, because you glorify and think that mass fear-mongering is acceptable. You think it's okay to spread mistrust and misinformation about an entire class of people based off of your own personal bad experiences. Because there are racists in America that will argue that the majority of the crimes committed are committed by non-white people. And they will use those statistics and skew them to justify their racism. And they will leave out all the mass amount of non-white people who are not committing violent crimes. They'll leave out that there's a far greater number of them than the non-white people committing violent crimes. And the man versus bear women are no better because they used an 80% male crime rate to justify this, leaving out that 80% only represents 0.2% of the male population.
And I think that is what is being overlooked when it comes to this bear versus man situation. It's not that men don't understand. We empathize. We really do, because any man in their right mind does not want to wish that on a woman. However, you also need to understand that men are logical creatures, and men are gonna be prideful and take that some kind of way when men are smart enough and logical enough to know that most men are not doing that. Most men are not doing that shit. She literally just said 0.2. I actually thought, I'm like, last time I looked up, it was 0.3. I don't know. Maybe somebody rounded up or something. I don't know. But either way, 0.2, 0.3. Like, come on, bro. This is what I'm like, you got men unaliving themselves at a far higher rate than what y'all are over here raving about. And we just had Men's Mental Health Month. And as always, it gets overshadowed by the rainbow community, amongst other things. But yeah, go ahead and choose the bear. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. Hit the like button because that's with the algorithm and helps me reach a broader audience. Also look out for the travel vlog channel, Unplugged Traveler. Link is in the description. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.